trouble getting up at 5 a.m. after the holiday, but I'm getting ready to go walk on the treadmill and do my morning workout, so let's do it. Hi guys, good morning. I am about to take a quick shower. We did the school, well, Jay's dropping the kids, or Bo off at school, and I am getting ready to take a shower. Charlotte rode with him. I've done my exercise, we've had breakfast, we've had our morning, and I'm kind of like sitting where the window is like shading me, so it's probably not the most flattering lighting, but it's a little bit too bright if I'm standing directly in the sun. Either way, it's a new year. I'm really excited for this year. I feel like I was so emotional about letting 2025 go. It was just such a good year, and it was like not good in a perfect fairy tale way, good in a way of like it really pushed me to like a breaking point. I feel like at the first half of the year and really up through like the end of the year. It's just, I don't know, you know, being a mother is hard work, and being with your little children a lot is emotionally and physically, you know, it's hard sometimes, and I would not trade it for anything in the world. It is the absolute best thing, and I literally cried through my lunch the other day at the thought of our kids growing so fast, and I just want to take in every moment, and I feel like I feel so blessed to have this opportunity, that I just don't want to take it for granted. But that doesn't mean that sometimes days aren't hard and the laundry piles up and the things that need to be done, like the dinner needs to be cooked, but you know, someone's not happy and someone's crying, and anyways, all of these are real life problems. Like they're just life, they're real things, and everyone experiences them. But anyways, I feel like when I am someone who really probably struggles a little bit postpartum, and I know that about myself, so I feel like it takes me 2 years. Like I feel like there's chapters of like I feel a certain way at a few weeks postpartum, and a few months postpartum, and 6 months, and a year and a half and 2 years, and like all of that. Bo was, I don't know, probably like 2 years and maybe 9 months or something when I got pregnant with my daughter Charlotte. So I feel like we're approaching new territory of motherhood, of like, she's still only hardly 2.5. She's not quite 2.5. So we're gonna like enter into this new phase of like, what is it like to have children this age and not be pregnant? So anyways, I say that and then like I feel like things change. Either way, I need to take a quick shower, but I just wanted to say that I'm really excited for this year, and I have some goals and dreams, but I feel like the older I get, I approach them differently, and I don't know quite how to say it other than like I have things I aspire to do, but I also, for me, just being present and being a good mom and a good wife are the most important things. But also I like want to think longevity, and I feel like life, health, motherhood, family, like I think long term. So I made some changes in 2025, and if that's something that you're interested in, I would love to talk more about that. I feel like I'm not quite sure what I want for this space. Sometimes I think these types of vlogs should just be what's going on in my life and not like formal videos. But if you're interested in like structured videos, I would love to do that. I feel like sometimes that might be easier. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure which one's easier. Because like I'll pick up my camera and start vlogging, and then life will get so busy, and I feel like to me the most interesting thing to watch is people's real life. But when I'm like living it and there's little kids and this and that, the last thing I think is to pull out my camera and film it. So kudos to the people that do that, because not only is that great content, but also so many memories are being captured. So that was one of my favorite things about my YouTube channel. And sometimes the most embarrassing is seeing the things I've put out there, but also I just feel like having all of this video footage of how I'm feeling, or, you know, whatever, it's just really nice. It's like home videos, you know, people don't quite take home videos. I feel like you take iPhone videos and then they just sit on your iPhone. So one of my goals is to video more and video my children, and maybe not put them online, but just have video footage of them on a camera and put it on my computer and make some little home videos. So either way, I feel like this was very disorganized. One thing I need to do is definitely have talking points because that helps my mind stay organized. I'm not a very structured person, but I would like to find the balance of where I need to be structured and regimented, but also have that freedom. So either way, I am gonna take a shower. One of the changes I made in 2025 was unintentionally, I just kind of started drinking tea and I swapped it for coffee. I still love a coffee. Usually get a decaf Americano or like a decaf latte, but I feel like they say decaf coffee is supposed to have a lot of chemicals. So I don't know. Tea over coffee right now. And I feel like it's helped me feel a little calmer and a little less anxious. So I still need the caffeine from the tea. It's not like anything like that has changed. So I'm not quite sure what the difference is, but I feel better drinking the tea as opposed to the coffee. Let's try this. Please excuse the mess of my closet, our closet. But I have been wanting to share this shirt for a while. So let me come in for a second. This is like my favorite shirt. Sorry about the brightness. It is, I don't even know, I think it's called like The Shirt or something. Either way, I will link it down below. I bought this probably a year and a half ago, and I was looking for like a white button-down shirt to just wear under things or to just wear, because I have found that I just love a button-down shirt and jeans. I have on tennis shoes. I'll show you in a second. I'll link my whole outfit down below. What I love the most about this one, sorry for touching my hair so much, it's kind of falling because I just blew it dry, is, okay, I'm gonna back up so hopefully you can see. I have a hard time seeing the viewfinder this far away. Anyways, it is like not too long, not too short. You can tuck it without a bunch of leftover like extra length on the shirt having to go in your pants. I could probably go down a size now, but the most important thing is I'm trying to like, okay, it has normal buttons here, but I oftentimes have like a lot of issues with things popping open and like you can kind of see inside your shirt, which I'm not okay with. So this has, sorry for showing you, but I have to show you. Anyways, this has normal buttons, but then there, through the bust, there is an extra button on the inside, so it doesn't look goofy on the outside, but there is an extra button here, so it just keeps it closed, and I think it looks so nice. So either way, I've been wanting to share this because I really love it, and it's something that I gravitate to all the time. It's so comfortable, and I like to iron it, but it's, if you like wash it and hang it up, it's really not that big of a deal. So I am gonna throw a sweater on over this. It's like in the 40s today and I'm kind of over the cold. I told Jay it's really hard to justify not living in Florida right now, but anyways, weird conversation for later. I'm just gonna, I like to wear that over it, but I might just wear this. Things to wear with this is this Theory jacket. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful, but it feels a little bit too dressy for Costco. So we're not wearing that to Costco today. Wear this. I wish I had gotten this in another color. I think they're sold out. I will check, but they do. This is like a part of the Falmouth collection, and I have the Falmouth shorts in 2 colors, the sweatshirt, not sweatshirt, the sweater, and now they make a turtleneck, and I also have the cardigan. This is gonna be the outfit. We are home from Costco. My camera's a little bit crooked. We also went to Sephora because I needed some Summer Fridays Gentle Reset pads. Sorry, the dog wants to go outside. Anyways, I thought I would share with you some of the things I found at Costco, some of the things that I like to buy there. I love watching videos like that. Oh my goodness, my camera keeps falling. Hold on. I feel like I need a different tripod. Anyways, things I bought at Costco that I feel like are good finds that we love. And these are, the dog barking is really distracting me. Anyways, these are all things that I buy other places that I found at Costco or things that I always buy at Costco. Granola. I love this Purely Elizabeth granola. It has really great ingredients and my kids love it. I love it. We put it on yogurt for yogurt parfaits. Boulder Canyon avocado oil potato chips. These are pretty much the only chips we buy. I do buy like the thin classic ones and my son loves those, but I like these and this was what they had. So I definitely think it was a much better value. So the ingredients are potatoes, avocado oil, and sea salt. I think the only thing that I would do to improve this is organic potatoes and avocado oil and sea salt, but they are probably one of the cleanest potato chips options in my opinion. I'm gonna let the dog out. Some other things that I usually always buy are the organic chicken stock. I feel like this is a good price. It has relatively good ingredients for chicken stock. So I use this as like my chicken broth and I always buy it in bulk there. We go through a lot of honey in our household. My kids take after me and we like to eat honey with our chicken nuggets. So I like to buy the organic raw and unfiltered honey at Costco. Good price for little honey bears. This is my first time buying the maple syrup in a glass jar. We usually buy the plastic one, but I saw this and I thought, well, this is probably a better option. Probably wasn't the most budget-friendly option, but I'm really trying to be a lot more aware of, I feel like I don't like to like dabble in this space because I feel like people can be very critical. And so just tread lightly. We're entering uncharted territory. No, in all seriousness, I don't like to talk too much about health or certain things because I feel like people can be kind of hard. I view life as like just doing my best, and I feel like no one is perfect and I am always learning, and also the experts are always learning. So we can talk more about it if you're interested. But basically, I try to be aware of the products we're using and on our skin, in our house, cleaning, food, different things like that. Are we 100% perfect? No. I burn candles, which is like not a good thing. The products I use aren't perfect. The foods we eat aren't perfect, but when I can be conscious of it, it's like something I like to do. Now, I know that glass is far better than having your food stored in plastic, but it's obviously more expensive, so you just have to weigh that. If I'll always buy it in this, I don't know. We went down like a long rabbit hole for that, but I just feel like it's important to note. Let me get a couple things out of the fridge. I love the Coco June coconut yogurt. I use this to make overnight oats. I also eat regular yogurt on occasion, but for some reason yogurt just like, I don't love yogurt, never have. So I usually use yogurt like in smoothies and stuff like that, but if I just eat plain yogurt, it sometimes gives me a stomach ache. So I love this one, it's a good alternative and it has fairly clean ingredients, but I was really surprised to see this there. I usually buy it at Whole Foods, and so a pack of 2 was a much better price than just buying one at Whole Foods. Okay, this is a single serving, but it came in a big package. They had this guacamole on sample, which is usually not something I would purchase, but it was so good and the ingredients were really nice, so it'll be a little snack. I bought things like organic chicken, grass-fed beef, which I have beef with the grass-fed beef. I don't like grass-fed beef of any sort. I bought grass-fed ground beef, but I don't like grass-fed beef, but I'm trying really hard because I know, you know, there's benefits to that. I am like a 80-20, the most unhealthy ground beef you can buy. That's what I like. One more thing. We bought things like toilet paper, which I forgot. I made a whole list and then I forgot to pull out the list and buy things from the list. Yeah, I didn't buy toilet paper. I bought napkins, I bought paper plates. Once again, I know they're not the best thing, but I have realized there are certain times when you just need a paper plate. So I bought those. What else did I buy? I didn't really buy a ton. Oh, bought some salmon. I bought these little mini muffins, that whole doing the best when you can thing. These are loaded with junk, but my kids will like them and it will be an easy snack. So you pick and you choose your battles. Sometimes you have to give them something like this. So that's what we're doing. Oh, I also bought Siete almond flour tortillas. I'm really shocked. Costco's like stepping up their game. They had organic dates. I didn't get those because I have dates. They had some Siete chips, but it was a variety pack and I knew we wouldn't eat like half of them, so didn't get those. But they had like a lot of good stuff, so definitely check it out if you're on a health journey. I didn't buy, but they usually have the oats that I buy. I bought those the other day at Whole Foods. So anyways, I've rambled for like a long time, but that's what we got at Costco. Harry, are you comfortable? Are you comfortable? The little meow meow is sleepy. You're not supposed to be on the ottoman, meow meow. This cat is so funny. Aren't you, Harry? Aren't you, Harry?